Hey y'all, today I did this somewhat natural makeup look, so if you want to see how I did it, please stick around. Hello y'all, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a fabulous day. There's a hair on my camera. Just want to make sure that doesn't get into the shot. And my microphone's on, so we're good to go. So today I just picked a palette like I did yesterday, and I picked the Morphe 35F Fall Into Fabulous, and it's a nice neutral palette. It's got a lot of shades down here that I've never actually used. I've always used like the browns and the golds, which is honestly what I'm going to do today probably, because I've never really gotten into like, oh, is this a green? That's like a green. That's cool. I've never really gotten to the pinks and the purples and that kind of stuff. So we'll probably just end up doing a normal like brown meets some shimmer, something like that. So for primer, I'm going to go into the Catrice Aqua Splash Grip Primer. I really love this primer. It's very hydrating, and it does grip the makeup very well. This is good for people who have like dry skin. Hydrating primer is always good for people with dry skin. Sometimes I like a hydrating primer, but most of the time I'm into like the mattifying primer, because I have kind of oily skin. Well, let's say I did have oily skin like my whole life, and I don't know if it's menopause that made me stop having oily skin, or if it's just the fact that I've been using primer. But since I started using primer, my skin hasn't been oily. But again, that could be because I hit menopause, because they both happened around the same time. So I'm not sure what caused it, but now I have actually, and I think this is because I'm getting old and menopause, but like the rest of my skin is very, very dry. Like on my body, it's very dry. I'm constantly having to put like body cream on. And I never really had a problem with dry skin before. So that I'm going to blame on menopause. So for foundation today, I have, ooh, okay. I thought I had another e.l.f. primer. I have one that's Flawless Satin Foundation, and I thought I had another one, but I guess I don't. So I'm going to use the Catrice HD Liquid Cover Foundation. This is mattifying, water and sweat proof, which is what I need, because even though I've hit menopause, I still sweat like a pig. So this comes in like a little dropper, which I hate. I don't like droppers. But we're going to just go ahead and use it anyway, because I don't like it dripping down my skin. And then I'm going to brush that around with my foundation brush. And then I'll further blend it out with my sponge. I like to use the brush because it helps me get close to my eyebrows without totally messing them up, usually if I'm really paying attention. Because once you get foundation on your eyebrows, it's kind of it, like the little fake hairs won't show up as well. And not that you can see the individual fake hairs, because I kind of cover it a lot. But they're darker than my normal brows, which are tattoos. But even still, I like to color them in so that they stand out more. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do with the brush. And then I'm going to find my brush, the correct brush. And this is it here. And I'm going to further blend that in because that takes away the streak marks from the brush. And it also makes it kind of more airbrushed looking. So that's why I use both. But I have to be very careful when I use this on my forehead, again, because of the eyebrows. But I don't get really close to my eyebrows when I use the brush. I mean the sponge. I'm just taking the tip of the sponge to go in between my eyebrows. And then I'm just going to further really press that foundation into my skin so it doesn't just sit on top of my skin and separate like it normally does, like towards the end of the day. So I'm really trying to push that in. All right, let me see for concealer. What do I want to use today? I don't have much in the way of a, oh here, we'll use this one. This is a Catrice True Skin High Coverage Concealer in the shade Neutral Swan. I don't have much in the way of concealers because a lot of the ones that I have are not the right color for me, so I use them for other reasons, like to clean up underneath my brow and on top of my brow. But I like the really bright ones for the under eye brightness. I just made another appointment for Chloe. I swear I take her every 2 weeks to the doctor. She's so old and she's just got so much going on. I think she has bronchitis. I'm not sure. They want to do an x-ray, but the x-ray, to do the x-ray and to read the x-ray is like $500. So I'm not trying to pay, or my sister's not trying to pay $500. So I'm gonna beg them to just give her the antibiotics for bronchitis just to see if that's what it is. And then if it doesn't clear up with the antibiotics, then we'll move forward with whatever. But let's just try to treat the problem. Or try to treat, I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Like nothing. If we give her antibiotics, nothing is going to happen. So I don't know. Hopefully they, ew, that's nasty. Hopefully they go along with my plan. Otherwise I'm taking her up there for nothing. And then right after that is my family's Christmas party. So I'm going to go in with Sheglam contour stick, and this is in the shade Camel Suede. And this is pretty dark, so I'm not going to use a whole lot. Yeah, it's my family's Christmas party. We're getting Olive Garden. And we're just going to eat and talk and exchange presents. And I'm going to bring Chloe. I wasn't going to, but I kind of have to now because my appointment is right, was like an hour before the party starts. So we're just going to bring her to the party. My sister wants to see her anyway. I finally have settled on what makeup I'm doing for my Christmas party, so I might do a video of that. Well, I probably will. It's very, very seldom, actually never, that I do my makeup without you guys. If I'm going to do my makeup, you guys are here to see it. I don't ever just put on makeup just to put on makeup, just to sit around the house, you know. It's always because I'm either going somewhere or to create a video. So you guys are always with me every time I do my makeup. I'm just going to blend that contour in, or bronzer, whatever you want to call it. This is more like contour. I think this is more of a cool tone. So this is more like actual contour. And then hopefully sometime next week, my husband will be taking me out for our anniversary dinner. I don't think we can go on our actual anniversary because he doesn't get paid until the 1st. So I don't think it'll be on our actual anniversary, which is the 31st. So it'll be sometime shortly after that. What blush do I want to use? I don't even know. I will use the what is it? MCobeauty or MCobeauty? MCobeauty, I think, in the shade Flamingo. I think I heard somebody calling it MCobeauty before. I love this blush because it just blends out so well. Some of the other liquid blushes I have, and then I spoke too soon because this side is kind of bright. Maybe I just put too much on. I'm going to go back with my concealer brush, sponge, and then kind of blend that out so that it's not so extremely bright. The other one, the Tango, blends out like a dream. And then for powder, of course, I'm going to go in with my NYX HD finishing powder in the shade Translucent. And I'm just going to put this in my T-zone. And then my Wet n Wild Photofocus Translucent Loose Powder. Oh, my little baby's asleep. She was watching me do my makeup, but I guess she got so bored she fell asleep. I hope that doesn't happen to you guys. So I cleaned a lot of my eyeshadow brushes last night, and I have a whole bunch. Let me show you. All of these are clean. All of these brushes. I still have more brushes I need to clean, but these are going to be my main eyebrow brushes now. And I separated them up into what kind of brushes they were. Like all the flat brushes are together, all the packing brushes are together, all of the like crease brushes are together, and the blending brushes are together. So I'm very excited. Okay, I think for my blush and my bronzer, I'm going to use something that I haven't used in a long time. And this is the Ucanbe Versatility Shaping Palette. Do you guys remember this? For blush, I will go into the orange and pink. I'll just dip into both of those. A little more orange on here. And then for bronzer, I will go into, which one? I always use this one. We'll go into that one again. I'm so scared to try new stuff. It's so hard to do this cheek because I'm having to put my arm over my boobs and do this side. Oops, I forgot to put on setting spray. That's all right. I'll do it right now after this. All right, for setting spray, going in with the Ucanbe All Day Fixer. I want my eyebrows to run, so try not to do it around my eyebrows. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry and I'll be back. For highlighter, I'm gonna go in with the Kyda Beauty Sun Glow. This is it here. Like to get a really shiny spot on the end of my nose with my finger, and then I go in with a brush. I don't know why I do my Cupid's bow. You can never see it at the end of the video or at the end of the makeup look. I guess I could reapply it after my lipstick, but then I'd have to go and fix my lipstick, so just don't even bother. Okay, now for my eyes. Let me see what I want to do. Probably gonna do the usual. Go in with a medium dark and then dark and then shimmer. So that's what I'm gonna do. Let me go through all my brushes. I'm so excited. Look how clean it is. Okay, so the first I'm gonna go into a medium shade brown. And I'm just gonna put that in my crease. Or above my crease. I call it my crease, but it's really my fake crease. Okay, and then I'm going to take a packing brush. Let me find my packing brushes. Here's an angled one. Let me try this one. It just says eyeshadow brush. Okay, well, I'm going to take this one and I'm going to take a very warm color. I don't think I've used this shade before. And I'm just going to pack that on the outer corner. Bring it up to my crease. And kind of pat blend it. Taking it at kind of an angle. And I'm just kind of swiping it to get it to blend. Kind of creating, not really a wing, but just kind of make it go like this so that it lifts the outside of the eye up. And then again, it's harder to do this side because I have to go over my boobs. I don't have much in the way of boobs, but it still makes it difficult. Now I'm just going to kind of pat blend the inner line. And the reason I like to pat blend instead of like doing circles is so that you don't lose the intensity and you don't have to go back and do like re-intensify the shade. So that's just what I like to do. Okay. I think I'm going to take I don't really want to do gold. I want to do, what is this color? That's pretty. I'm going to do this one. I'm just going to do the huge, put it in the inner corner. Oh, that's pretty. That looks cute, y'all. And I'm just going to kind of blend it over the center of the eyeshadow where that line was. Just going to kind of pat it over the center and then pat it, oh, bottom of my foot is itching. And then pat it like up here. Oh, the bottom of my foot is itching so bad. Okay. I don't know what I want to do on the bottom yet, if anything. So I'm just going to take some eyeliner, my usual eyeliner. Oh, whoops, I put this in the wrong drawer. You know what? I'm going to go do my eyeliner and my lashes and everything off camera because you guys have seen me do it a million times. So I'll be back. Okay, so I decided I didn't want to do anything with the bottoms of my eyes. I'm just going to leave them like this because I think they look pretty like this. So for lip liner, I use the Colourpop Frosty the Snowman lip liner in the shade Over the Hills. And then for lipstick, I'm going to use the Colourpop Frosty the Snowman lipstick in the shade First Snow, and I absolutely love this combo. The shades don't exactly match, which is good. The lip liner is just a couple of shades darker than the lipstick, and I absolutely love that. So this is the lip combo, and let me see. I don't think I need to go back around with the lip liner and blend it in. I think it's good just the way it is. So let me just, I forgot to do this while I was off camera. So I'm just going to straighten the front parts of my hair. Because my headbands always kind of leave like a crink in my hair, so I always have to straighten just the front parts of it. Oh. All right, so that's it. This is the look for today. I hope you guys like it. I appreciate you hanging out with me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, you guys.